Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. Okay, so welcome back to our class. Okay, so for today's topic, we are going to learn chapter 5. Okay, this is a new chapter. Chapter 5, Congruency, Enlargement, and Combined Transformation. Okay, there are a few words that you need to be familiarized, okay, for this chapter. Okay, first we have scale factor, congruency, similarity, reflection, enlargement, rotation, tessellation, transformation, and translation. Okay, so let's look into the first learning standard. Okay, so the first one you will learn about congruency. Okay, so the first learning standard is to differentiate between congruent and non-congruent shapes based on sides and angle. Okay, what can we say about congruency? Okay, so congruent, okay, is a polygon that have the same measurement for the corresponding sides and angle. Okay, please remember that. Okay, congruent is polygon that have the same measurement. Okay, so the criteria is, okay, the first one, same measurement, okay, for the corresponding sides and angle. Okay, so both criteria need to be the same. Okay, the sides and the angle. Okay, so let's look at the first example. Okay, so in the first example we have two triangle. Okay, wherein this triangle you can see that, okay, the first triangle we have the length of CA is 12, AB is 5. Okay, whereas the next one we have PQ is 12, RQ is 13, and RP is 5. Okay, so now we want to determine whether both of these triangle are congruent. Okay, so from the explanation earlier, okay, I've mentioned about the sides and the angle must be the same. Okay, so let's first we check the length of sides. Okay, so over here we have 12, 5, 12, 5. Okay, so RQ and CB. Okay, so CB should be 13. Okay, let's check. How can we get the length of BC? So BC, you can get it by using Pythagoras Theorem. Okay, so basically it's just 5 square plus 12 square is equals to square root, we get 13 centimeter. Okay, so from the first criteria, the length of sides, both of it the same. Okay, so now next we need to check the angles. Okay, over here we have 22.6, 90 degrees, and 67.4. So over here is 22.6, this is 90, so this angle should be 22.6. Okay, so let's calculate. So angle of PRQ, okay, is 180 because this is a triangle. So minus 90 degrees, okay, this one right angle, and sorry, 22.6 minus 22.6. Okay, so press your calculator and your answer is 67.4 degrees. So this value is actually the same with ABC. Okay, so it's equals to ABC. So what can we conclude for the first question? Okay, so we can say that the measurement of all corresponding sides and angle are equal. Okay, hence both shapes are congruent. Okay? Okay, next let's look at the next question, B. We have B. Okay, so over here we have FE is 3 centimeter. So over here we have PQ. Is it PQ? 3 centimeter as well. So over here also 3 centimeter. Okay, so over here is 3 centimeter. Okay, next, this is 10. Over here is 10. Okay. Next, okay, over here it given the value of 4. Okay, so over here should be 4 centimeter in order for these two shapes to be congruent. Okay, so let's check the length of this part. Okay, so this part is actually 8 minus 3. So we check 8 minus 3 is equals to 5. Okay, but over here is 4, so it is not the same, right? Okay, so what can we conclude over here? B. Okay, both shapes are not congruent. Okay, okay, so next let's look at C. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so over here we have 83, so this is 83, this is 90 as well, and then we don't know this side, right? Okay, we don't know the value. Over here as well, we don't know the value. Okay, so let's check the angle. Okay, so over here, angle of PSR, okay, is equals to, because this is a quadrilateral, 4 sides, so it should be 360 minus 90 minus 83 minus 97. Okay, so what is your answer? 360 minus 90 minus 83 minus 97. So the answer is 90. So this is 90 and this is 90. Okay, so it's the same. Then we check this part, this quadrilateral. So we want to check angle of ADC. So we know that 360 minus 90 minus 83 minus 90. Okay, so press your calculator and the answer is 97. Okay, so both angles are the same. Both angles are the same over here, this part. Okay, and then when we check the length, this is 9 centimeter, 7, 8. Okay, so all sides and angle are the same. So what can we say about these two shapes? Okay, the measurement of all corresponding sides and angles are equal. Hence, both shapes are congruent. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Okay, so these two triangles, so we have 8 centimeter over here, also 8 centimeter. This is 8 and this is 8. Okay, so in order to make sure that both of these triangles are congruent, so over here is 50, these two angles should be 70, should be. Okay, now let's check. Okay, so angle of PRQ, okay, one angle is okay, so let's check. So this is triangle, so 180 minus 50, okay, divide by 2, because this is isosceles triangle. Okay, so let's calculate the value. So 180 minus 50 divide by 2, so the answer is 65. So these two values are not the same, so we know that it is not congruent. So how can we conclude? This is C and D. Okay, both shapes are not congruent. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, so next, okay, so for your exercise, I want you to try 5.1a, number 1 and number 2. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. Okay, next let's proceed to the next learning standard. So for the next learning standard, okay, what are the characteristics of triangle congruency? So you will learn about the characteristic of a congruent triangle. Okay, so for the learning standard, okay, you will learn, okay, make and verify the conjecture of triangle congruency based on sides and angles. Okay. Okay, now let's look at the properties of triangle congruency. Okay, so actually there are 6 properties of triangle congruency. Okay, so the first one is side, where we check the properties, okay, by using sides only. Okay, so for example, the first one, side, SSS, we only check the sides of the triangle. So this first criteria only look at the length of 3 sides. Okay, so that's why we call it as side. Okay, the next one is side angle side. So over here we know that we check the criteria of the congruency by looking at 2 sides and 1 angle. Okay, so look at the example. Okay, look at my pointer. Okay, side angle side, side angle side. Okay, so it means we check 3 criteria. The first one is side, and then angle, and then sides. Okay, next the third one is angle side angle, angle side angle, ASA. So look at over here, angle side angle. Nampak angle side angle, angle side angle. First you check the angle, and then the sides, and then angle. So that's why we call it as angle side angle, ASA. Okay, next the fourth one is angle side. Okay, AAS. Okay, so look over here, angle sides, angle sides. So we check first the angle, and then angle, and then side. Okay, look at the explanation over here. 2 corresponding angles are equal, and the length of one of the corresponding side, which does not lie between the 2 angles, are equal. Okay, faham tak maksud dia? 2 corresponding angles are equal, and the length of one of the corresponding side, which does not lie between the 2 angles, are equal. Okay, macam ni tadi, tengok the two corresponding angles are equal and the length of the corresponding side between the two angles are equal. Di tengah-tengah ni. Angle, side, angle. Ini pula angle, angle, side. That's why dia cakap di sini does not lie between. Okay, maksudnya angle dia di tepi. Angle, angle, side. Okay, boleh Okay, next we have angle, angle, angle. Lawan balik untuk yang ni tadi. Ni side, side, side kan? Okay, yang ni pula angle, angle, angle. Kita tengok angle dia sahaja. All the three corresponding angles are equal. The area of the pair of triangles must be equal. Okay, sebab angle dia semua sama. Kita check angle, angle, angle. Okay, the last one, criteria yang you can use to check the properties. Okay, is side, side, angle. Okay, side, side, angle, side, side, angle. Okay, two corresponding sides are equal in the length and one of the corresponding angle which is not subtended between the two sides are equal. Okay, maksudnya not subtended between two side ni maksudnya dia bukan berada di sini lah. Ini side, side, angle kan. Maksudnya dia berada di sini. So, dia tidak subtended. Itu maksud dia. Okay, boleh Okay, two corresponding sides are equal in the length and one of the corresponding angles which is not subtended between the two sides are equal. Okay, so if the question asks you to check the properties of triangle congruency, okay, so actually you can refer to this table. You have 6 ways to check. Okay, so how to use these 6 properties? Okay, let's look at the next example. So let's look at the first example. Okay. Determine whether each pair of the following triangles satisfies the properties of triangle congruency. Justify your answer. Okay, so let's look at the first question. Okay, I zoom this. Okay, so over here we can see that both triangles have an angle with 25 degrees, a side with 10 centimeter, and a side with 6 centimeter. Both shapes have this one same angle and two same length. Okay, so let's answer the question. Is these two triangles satisfies the properties of triangle congruency? So we can say that sudah terang lagi bersuluh kan, these both triangles, okay, did not satisfies the properties of triangle. So how can we write the answer? Okay, no, although both triangle have two corresponding sides and one corresponding angle of the same measurement, the remaining side and angle are different in measurement. Okay, the area are different. Okay, so although the both of the triangle have two corresponding sides and one corresponding angles, but we can see that these two angles and these two angles are totally different. Okay, next when we calculate the area, both triangle will give us different area. Okay, so both of these triangles are not congruent. Okay, let's look at the next question. Okay, B. Okay, over here, same case, we have 90 degrees. Okay, both have 90 degrees, and 53.1 degrees and 36.9 degrees. And then the small one, okay, have a length of 3, 4, and 5. The big one have the length of 6, 8, and 10. Okay, so both of these triangles are congruent. Okay, so the same situation. Okay, so we can say that no. Okay, although both triangle have 3 corresponding angle of the same measurement, all the corresponding sides are different in measurement. Okay, if we calculate the area, okay, the area also different. Okay, so I hope this example clear for you to understand, okay, what is the meaning of triangle congruency. Okay, so next let's look at example 3. Okay, so example 3, the diagram below shows two congruent triangle. Okay, it already stated here two congruent triangles. Okay, so if two congruent triangles, we know that all the sides and corresponding angles should be the same. Okay, so let's look at the question. Okay, it is given that the triangle congruence rule used to determine both triangle are congruent is angle side angle ASA. Complete the table with the other characteristic involving angle side angle. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so the first angle, we check the angle. Okay, we have ACB. Okay, where is ACB? Okay, ACB is the same with DFE. Okay, it already stated over here. So it passed this first test. Okay, next side. Okay, so let's check. We have BC. The longest one is equal to EF. Okay, so you can write it. BC is equals to EF. Okay, next angle, let's check next angle. Okay, let's take for example, we take ABC. Okay, angle ABC. Okay, so ABC also equals to angle DEF. So angle DEF. Okay, so these two triangles pass the test of angle side angle rules. Okay, simple. Okay, next let's look at example 4. Okay, example 4. The diagram below shows the triangle EFG. Okay, it is given that another triangle KLM has the same shape and size with triangle EFG. State the triangle congruence rule used to determine if both triangles are congruent. Okay, so for example, we have, okay, let's draw. So over here we have EGF. Okay, so let's duplicate this triangle, copy, paste. Okay, so the second triangle, let's label it as, what's from the question? Okay, KLM. Okay, ELM. EFG, so this should be KLM. KLM. Okay, now let's look at the first question. Angle of EGF should be equal to angle of KML. Okay, where is angle EGF? EGF over here. EGF is the same with KML over here. So it's the same. Okay, first one. Okay, correct. Next, EFG. EFG is equals to KLM. Okay, this is the second one. Okay, also the same. Okay. And the last one, EF is equals to KL. EF, KL. So these two sides are the same length. Okay. So what can we say about this first question? Okay. So we can write it as two corresponding angles and one corresponding side. Okay, betul kan? Two corresponding angles. This one, 1, 2, 1, 2. And one corresponding sides. Okay. That does not lie between the two angles are given. Okay. So therefore the triangle congruence rule is angle side. Okay, so what does it mean by angle side? Okay, look over here. Angle side. Angle side. Okay. Next, okay, this one is A. Okay, A. Okay, next B. Okay. B, okay. EG is equals to KM. EG is equals to KM. Okay, so correct. Okay, EG is equals to KM. Okay, next FG. FG is equals to LM. Okay, so correct. Okay, last one we have EF equals to KL. EF equals to KL. Okay, so all sides are equal. Okay, so what can we conclude from this situation? Okay, three corresponding sides are given. Okay, so therefore the triangle congruence rule is side. Okay, because we have three sides. Okay, and last one. Okay, C. Okay, we have EF equals to KL. EF equals to KL. Okay, so the first part is correct. Next, angle of FEG. FEG, so this one is equals to LKM. LKM, okay, so correct. Last one we have EG equals to KM. So EG equals to KM. Okay, correct. So over here we have two sides and one angle. Right? Okay, so how can we conclude? So two corresponding sides and one corresponding subtended angle between two sides are given. Okay, so therefore the triangle's congruence rule is side, angle, side. SAS. Okay, so from this from this question, okay, the example, okay, so sorry, this one is AAS. Okay, so we encounter the example for the first situation is AAS. Okay, angle, side. Okay, angle, side. Okay, the second one we have side. Okay, side. Okay, the rules given are based on sides. Okay, and the last one we have sides, angle, sides. Side, angle, sides. That's why we call it as side, angle, side. Okay. So if you still are confused, okay, you can check back the properties of triangle congruency, okay, where we have 6 cases. Okay, sides, SSS, sides, angle, sides, SAS, angle, side, angle, ESA, angle, side, AAS, angle, AAA, and last one is side, angle, SSA. Okay, senang sahaja nak awak tahu yang which one. Awak tengok je dia punya susunan kriteria yang diberi. Okay, so kalau dia ada contoh 2 sides and 1 angle, awak tengok je dia in order dia macam mana. Okay, side, angle. Okay, angle, side. Ada ke? Awak tengoklah macam mana. Okay, so please refer back to the properties of triangle congruency. Okay. Okay, so next I want you to try self-practice 5.1, number 1, AB, and number 2, AB. Okay. Okay, now this is the last learning standard for today. Okay, so the learning standard is solve problem involving congruency. Okay, let's look at the first example. Okay, we have example 5. Okay, the diagram on the right shows an isosceles triangle PQR. Okay, PQR, where PR is equals to QR. A and B are the midpoints of the sides PR. Okay, and QR respectively. Show that triangles PBR, okay, and QAR, okay, there are 2 triangles over there. Okay, are congruent. Okay, so let's check the congruency. Okay, so based on the diagram, okay, we can see that PR, okay, is equals to QR. Okay, am I right? Okay, this one. Okay, so over here we have PBR. Over here we have QAR. Okay, so from this diagram, okay, we can see that, okay, PR is equals to QR. Okay, right? PR is equals to QR. Okay. Next, we look at the angle. Angle, for example, I take a PRB. PRB, this angle, okay, is the same with angle of this part, QRA. QRA. So both of these angles are the same. Okay. And the third criteria, okay, I can see that BR, okay, this BR is equals to AR. Okay. Okay, am I right? Okay, so over here we can see that this one is sides, this one is angle, and this one is sides. Okay, so we can conclude it as triangle PBR and QAR satisfy the properties of side angle side, SAS. Therefore, triangles PBR and QAR are congruent. Okay? You have to check it one by one. Okay? So, next. Okay. Example 6. Okay? Okay. Siva prepared 2 pieces of congruent trapezium-shaped cards as shown in the diagram below. Each card is painted with half a logo. So there are 2 congruent trapezium. So congruent trapezium means, okay, both trapezium have the same corresponding length and angles. Okay. So Siva put the 2 pieces of card together to form a pentagon with a complete logo. If the perimeter of the pentagon is 90, calculate the area in centimeter of the pentagon. Okay. So actually there are 2 methods proposed to answer this question. Okay, so let's look at the first method. Okay, first you need to understand the problem. Okay, where in this problem, okay, trapezium ABCD and trapezium QPSR are congruent. So it means AB, okay, let's look over here. So AB is equals to QP. Okay. BC is equals to PS. CD is equals to SR. CD, SR. And finally, AD is equals to QR. AD is equals to QR. Okay, next, we implementing the strategy. Okay. So from this problem, okay, let's zoom in. Okay, so first CS. So over here is 20. Okay, over here is 13. Okay, so we know that, okay, 20 plus 13 plus 20 plus 13 plus CB plus SP is equals to 90. So that's why, okay, to calculate CBPS, okay, this CS is actually CB, okay, plus PS. Okay, so that's why 90, okay, minus 13 minus 20 minus 13 minus 20. So you get 24. Dia macam ni lah. Okay, for example, we combine both shapes. Okay. Boleh. Okay, so this one is CD, SR, SR, and the top is AQ. So AQ, okay, like this. Okay, we know that the perimeter of the whole diagram is 90. Okay, over here is 13, 13, 20, 20. Okay, so CS is 20. So over here is 12, over here is 12. Okay, boleh Okay, next we want to calculate CB. So CB is 12 lah. Okay, over here CB. Okay, next, okay, from this diagram, okay, I draw it over here. Okay, so I split the diagram. So over here we have 20. Okay, so this height over here is X. Okay, so this length is 12. Okay, so from this small triangle, okay, we actually can calculate the length of X by using Pythagoras Theorem. So over here, you get the value of X is 5. So over here is 5. Okay, so finally, you can calculate the length of AB. A to B, okay, which is 20 plus 5. So you get 25. Okay, so area of the pentagon, okay, when we combine, okay, that's why you need to times 2. Okay, because this is a separate trapezium. Okay, so you combine, so you times 2, and finally your answer is 540. Okay, so over here is actually devising a strategy. It's actually recheck your strategy. Okay, so finally we have the area of pentagon is 540 centimeter square. Okay, so and this is actually the second method. Second method is much simpler lah. Okay, I think you can look at it yourself. Okay, okay, okay. So last things for today. Okay, your exercise. Okay, I want you to do self-practice number 1 and number 2 only. Okay, so I hope for the first subtopic, congruency, you can understand it better. Okay, in order to us to proceed to the next subtopic. Okay, so if you have any problem, okay, please WhatsApp or Telegram me, okay, so I can explain to you. Okay, so that's all for today. So thank you very much.